And this is what happens when you try to protect a modern black woman. Welcome to the channel. Today we talking about 5 reasons why the modern black woman don't get protection in America. Reason number 1, your mouth.
You gonna get old and guess what? Your dick gonna stop working. And you gonna need Viagra. And guess what? You're gonna be sitting in a nursing home and you have a nurse taking care of you and won't nobody call you, just like when you get locked up in jail, don't nobody call your ass. And they don't answer no phone calls and they don't put no money on your commissary because bitches is tired of y'all. And y'all kids can't stand y'all.
Wow. First of all, she lying because women are the main ones alone in nursing homes. But everybody know that black women's mouth is badder than her kids. They mouth can hand out more low blows than a midget giving head. And don't let them know no secrets or nothing personal about you. Piss off a black woman that knows your dirty laundry and her own mama gonna be like, "Aww." Ever since social media has been a thing, black women have gone online and showed the whole world just how vitriolic her mouth can be.
Any man, and I've said this before, that is attracted to a trans woman is not gay.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Most of them have never lost an argument a day in their life. Think about that. Oh, and it ain't no stopping them either. You'll sit there and watch them engage with a grown ass man and you'll find out that his pogo stick is small, he left boo-boo streaks in his drawers, his credit is bad, and she slept with that man that she said was just a friend. They will embarrass the hell out of you. And everybody watching is thinking the same thing. I wonder how long that pit bull is gonna take all that barking from that chihuahua. Most men do not leave their house prepared to engage with a pit bull that would have been just fine had you not antagonized him. After a while, we start sympathizing with the pit bull. Black women are the only race of women to talk themselves into a violent situation and then dare you to do something.
Then Batman my
Chap, she cool, Chap.
Apologies,
Chap.
Batman my
I don't hit women, yo.
that alright
Right here.
Black women are always too tired for this, ain't never got time for that. They patience is always on E, and they give a damn is more broke than McDonald's ice cream machine.
Hearing a lot of talk that men aren't protecting women anymore. And that's because men aren't supposed to protect women. A man is supposed to protect a woman. Now, if you want to be strong and independent and not have a husband there and have a man's protection, be under a man's covering, that is your problem. My husband signed up to protect me, not you. He signed up to protect me and the children. He is not jumping in front of a bullet. He is not putting himself in danger to make sure you are okay, so he could possibly lose his life and leave me alone with the kids. Why don't you pick a husband, get the protection you feel you deserve so badly, and solve your own problem?
The number 2 reason that black women don't get no protection is because y'all don't need no man. Riddle me this, Batman. Who has a bunch of his children but is rarely seen with a black man? And they'll stick to that plan, remaining strong and independent until they're caught with a backhand. I'ma need black women to come here. Come here. To protect your muffin, get a husband. The black women that understand that ain't out here getting the sonic rings knocked out of them. But don't get it twisted. If your mouth is bad, then you'll put your husbands in more screwed positions than the Kama Sutra. That's why we tell you we don't want you going to the club. That's why we tell you you shouldn't be dressed a certain way. That's why we tell you we don't want you having male friends. And that's why it's so much worse when you cheat.
However you dress, wherever you go.
Whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
It goes back to what I was saying in the last video. You can't protect what you can't control.
In regards to black women not being protected, let me first state the obvious. No man should put his hands on a woman. We desire protection, but sometimes what we don't understand is that true protection comes with a level of control. Bodyguards are a good example. A bodyguard will make their client leave from a dangerous place. The bodyguard has to know all the details: who, what, when, where, why, and how. And the client has to listen to the bodyguard and follow the instruction that the bodyguard gives them. It's really an agreement between all parties involved. When the person who needs protecting does not follow the instruction and the direction of the protector, it puts the protector in a situation where they're more likely to lose their life. I have 4 brothers and a father, and I listen to their instruction even when they're not around. They have told me to stay away from certain places if I'm by myself or if it's late at night. They've also advised me not to be drunk or high in certain situations. Even though my brothers, my dad, and the men in my life protect me, I in turn protect them by listening to them and following their instruction. They don't have to come to my defense in some wild scenario, because if I listened to them, I wouldn't have been there in the first place. And this is another thing I feel like is pertinent to say, and I know folks ain't gonna like this one. I don't have sons right now, but when I do have sons, I'm gonna teach them that there's a difference between diamonds and dirt and rubies and rocks. Rubies and diamonds are often in jewelry stores. They're in glass cases, they're secured, there's an alarm system, there's a lot of layers of protection because those things are valuable. But you could pull over to the side of the road and find some dirt and rocks. Expecting a man to risk his well-being, his future, and his life on someone who does not see value in themselves or the man is asinine. That's a very asinine thing to ask. All I'm saying is, protection comes with a little bit of sacrifice. It comes with a little bit of control. And me personally, I feel that what I have to sacrifice and the amount of control I have to give up is 100% worth it to receive the protection that I've been getting my whole life.
So if you got a man, but you won't listen to him, then that's just as bad as not having a man at all. Which is probably why a lot of y'all like thugs, which brings me to my number 3 reason why black women don't get no damn protection in America.
Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to slap your girlfriend with no consequences. Like, she's not going to touch you, she's not going to do anything, she's just going to sit there and take the pain.
Who you going to be
so
slapping?
Basically, the first thing you're going to do, man, you're going to crack your knuckles, man.
Okay.
You got to make sure your knuckles is
okay,
firm
who
and
you
your
going to be
wrists are
cracking
good
your
to
knuckles
rotate.
for? Who you cracking your knuckles for? Show me something. Show me something.
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
So basically my tutorial, y'all. So what you're gonna do is make sure you rotate your wrist.
Yeah,
you know your wrist might actually get stiff a little bit. You want
I want to see this
flex
myself,
in
so
your
let
wrist.
me tune in.
So you never want to slap like this. You want to slap with these two together and these two together.
Show
you want to
me
put
something.
them together.
Oh, I want you to show me something.
Slap, make sure you have like this part like kind of like curved.
Yeah.
So she can feel the bones in between your fingers.
Yeah,
y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. I'm in love with you.
The men y'all do choose are batshit crazy. You can't reasonably expect your neighbor to knock on your door and protect you from that emotional thug you keeping in that house. Y'all saw that GoFundMe at the beginning of the video. That dude lost his life because of some Shaniqua Shanae out here had some emotional ass baby daddy. Black women are the least likely to empathize with the male experience. Putting one man around another man's kids while he's still dealing with you is a recipe for disaster. But while you left with a clown face, black women will put your ass in the circus ring and watch you go dum dum da 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 dum dum da dum. Yeah, deal with a black woman with a thug baby daddy if you want to. They don't mind you being a crash test dummy. At least you go out with a bang. One of you's in hell, the other one of y'all's in jail, and she gonna be on a new dude named Montel. Every black man knows a black woman that done dealt with some emotional ass thug that done did something wild to her. And she had people putting it all on the line to get her out of that bad situation, all for a couple months later, she find herself right back with the same dude. And speaking of going back to something wild, let's go back to that GoFundMe. Black women, y'all have taken over the year 2023 by successfully becoming the female personification of the boy that cried wolf. Which brings me to my number 4 reason why black women ain't getting no damn protection.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
You know who contacted me? The nurse. The nurse from the alleged hospital was not a hospital. It was a clinic. And this is what she had to say. Yes, she came in to get the saline extracted from the side of her face, which means she never got hit with a brick. She injected saline into her face to create the lump. That's why she wore the ski mask, so y'all wouldn't see the lump that she created.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watched.
And don't forget, she's in the medical field, so she has access to saline. Anyway, let's finish reading. She claimed it was a botched beauty treatment. That's definitely our med check, not the hospital. She must have filmed that little clip while waiting on the nurse after asking her to put on the gown. And y'all fell for this. Y'all fell for this. This is the nurse from the clinic. But I couldn't, she gave me other receipts, but I can't show you those receipts. She wanted to prove to me that this was fake. And she begged me not to show you all those receipts because it could get her fired. So we are not going to give you those receipts, but I'm here to tell you, that woman lying for money. Go to her Instagram. You'll see the other video when she did the same shit in 2020.
They mad because he's trying to be somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me.
Everybody is tired of your antics. You have been the red-headed stepchild of America all year. Y'all done lied about being kidnapped. And we should have known better because kidnapping a black woman is like trying to kidnap Ronda Rousey. You gonna have to do one of these. Ducking job and do a couple of that. You gonna be so tired after tussling with her ass, you ain't gonna get away because you gonna be too busy taking a nap. Then we got that single mother lesbian Muslim brick lady out here scamming people. And here we are believing a whole lot of made up stuff that we should have known was some BS. But the red-headed stepchild is throwing a tantrum in the store again, so they gotta get everybody's attention. And look what happened. America once again has incentivized that bad behavior with over $40,000 in fake victim compensation. And it's gonna happen again. You wanna know how I know it's gonna happen again? Because black women have spent the last 15 years online getting cash for showing they ass. And there was a white man out there that was so inspired he came up with OnlyFans. Imagine making a hella money after going around slapping sonic rings out of white folks in Houston. And that brings me to my last and final reason why black women don't get no protection in America. Y'all actually evil. Black women are the only race of women to get online and celebrate the death of black men, like Kevin Samuels and Kobe Bryant. There was a story a couple years ago about this black man that dated this white Instagram model. Apparently they had a history of domestic disputes amongst each other, and then she ended up giving him the Bloody Mary special, and you should have seen just how happy black women was. Hell, after watching these videos, if I kick the bucket, they probably gonna laugh at my black ass too. I mean, I swear to God, all women have selective hearing, but black women have it the worst. The only thing they gonna take from this video is
I hate black women,
Who hurt you?
or
Your mama black.
they want protection, but they won't implement the change that would lead them to being more protected. There was a story in Chicago about this 14-year-old boy that ended up having to blick some man because the man punched his mama in the face. And I personally had black women tell me to my face that they would rather put their son through that same situation instead of just backing down from the man. Black women ultimately don't respect the difference in power dynamics between men and women. They will sit in a situation, antagonize it until it pops off, and once it pops off, they will expect you to jump off the bridge head first too. Now if that ain't evil, then you should hear about what some of them do with their period blood in your spaghetti. If black women could just control their mouth, keep a man, stop with the crazy antics, stop entertaining thugs, and stop being so damn evil, then maybe, just maybe, they wouldn't be the only race of women complaining about how they man ain't protecting them. But that's just wishful thinking. But anyway, man, that's the video for today. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like the damn video. Be sure to click here to see how Brick Lady fooled us all and got 40K for her trouble. If you missing my shorts, then be sure to follow me on Instagram at nge_nevergoodenough. And if you want to do some business with me, then hit me up on my email at ngenevergoodenough@gmail.com. And if you would, please share and subscribe so you can help the channel thrive. And remember, become the change you want to see. It's your boy, NGE. Peace.